Hey guys, this is Robby, and here we have Valkyria Chronicles. This is a game that came out a long while ago on PlayStation, I believe, and I loved playing it back then, but now it's on the new Xbox Game Pass for PC, so I thought I would run through the game and relive all the great memories I had with it, and record it while doing so. Let's get started. New game.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Okay, so if I remember right, this is kind of how we go between the different missions as well as the other menus between fights. We can go back and watch different cinematics as well as pick the mission that we're going to be taking. So let's go ahead and view the first episode. I guess still part of the prologue.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
That's pretty good shading with that ink pen.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and,
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
To be fair, he was a bit too excited about the fish, if you ask me. That is a bit suspicious.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Okay, so now we have our first mission. After I tell us about this. Alright, let's go ahead and save. See if there's anything that can be changed in here real quick. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So now we have our first mission, and you'll see that the missions are in a sort of tactics style combat, where you have a set amount of command points to control units and action points
here's the plan.
to spend on unit movement and attacking and the like. We'll deploy from here and take out all 3 of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Okay, so all enemies are defeated is our victory condition, and we fail if Welkin or Alicia die, or 20 turns pass, which isn't a problem.
Started. Just stay calm and get it done.
You got it, Alicia.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
About command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press A. Doing so uses up to one of the command points, CP, displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 command points, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Okay, so I've got Alicia, or Vulcan, Alicia, and Town Watchman. Now, I don't remember if there are RPG elements to this game. I'm pretty sure there are. So, I'll probably just ignore this Town Watchman and use these 2 to fight in hopes that if there's XP awarded, they're the ones that receive that XP. So about action points, use CP to select a unit in command mode, and then you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left stick to move a unit near the sandbags. Okay. So you want to maximize your efficiency with pathing so you don't lose out on action points unnecessarily. So take the shortest route you can between things and get into the position that you need to get into. About attacking, press the right bumper to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or left bumper and right bumper to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time and aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. The shots to the head or other weak points will result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may then launch a counter attack. A damaged unit may not have the HP hit points to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Right, so that's pretty straightforward. I'm just going to move up to these sandbags, crouch, and enter target mode. Oh, it's weird, it uses the left stick for targeting. It's also not super precise. Yeah, I want to get a headshot on. Okay, so I'm good with that. A lot of these shots might miss, but I have a good shot of hitting his head and therefore dealing extra damage, so we'll go with this. Got 2 headshots right away, took him down. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining action points that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B to end a unit's action even if they are not attacked and still have AP. So I don't want to end her action, I actually want to move her up here to the other 2 targets. About using cover. I think this is going to be pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to read all of these prompts that don't need it. I just learned how to do it. You just go behind cover and press A. It makes it harder for enemies to hit you, obviously. So since I'm moving, he can attack me. And that's going to be the end of this action. So she's out of AP. So now I go back to the command, whatever this is called, the command interface. And I can choose someone else to move. So I could move Alicia again to have her attack and use my next command point on that. But I want to get Welkin up here because I'm pretty certain he's going to be our main protagonist throughout the game. So we'll move him up. And get him into position to attack. And we'll try to take this guy out. Yeah, I can't get the aim right with the stick. take him out. Alright. Vulcan was able to kill him.
Yes!
We'll also go ahead and move up to here. And that's going to end his turn. Alright, so now we've got one more set of actions that we can do. And what I've got, 215, 230. So he's got more health. And they both have the same amount of command or action points available. So I'll go ahead and use Vulcan again to move to this area and do the same thing. I really needed... Oh, and he wasn't able to kill him. So I should have been able to win that in one turn, I'm pretty sure. Probably shouldn't have focused on... I probably shouldn't have focused on headshots there like I did. But that's okay. We'll take him on next turn. So yeah, you do get money and experience for different things, how well you did. Yeah, so we'll end the current phase. Now the enemy's going to get to move. And I counterattacked.
Now.
And he's dead.
I don't see any more of them.
Okay, so it's still pretty good. We got A rank because we won in one turn. A bunch of XP there. And I don't know what DCI is. I guess that's probably money. Oh, let's go straight on to the next one.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Alrighty guys, that was our prologue for Valkyria Chronicles. I am really looking forward to continuing this game, and we will do so soon. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see how the rest of this game plays out. It has been many years since I've followed this story that I remember loving so much. Alright, thank you guys. Y'all take care.